Good morning class. Today I am going to explain you about verification of law of conservation of mass. Yesterday we have studied about what is law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass states that matter neither be created nor be destroyed, it remains conserved. We can verify law of conservation of mass by taking the known chemicals or reactant, allowing them to react by mixing together and comparing the mass of reactant and products. If the mass of reactant and products are equal, it means that it becomes same. It verifies the law of conservation of mass. Let us understand by taking example of chemical reaction between barium chloride and sodium sulfate to form barium sulfate and sodium chloride. For that, let us take apparatus like a conical flask with a rubber cork, a test tube having a thread tied to the mouth of the conical flask. Weigh this apparatus to get the initial mass of apparatus. Then second step, take a barium chloride solution in a conical flask. Sodium sulfate in a small test tube having a thread tied to the mouth of the conical flask and fix the rubber cork so that the thread holds firmly. It holds firmly. And then calculate the mass of barium chloride solution and sodium sulfate. For that, weigh the mass of the apparatus along with the mass of reactant, that is barium chloride solution and sodium sulfate, and then subtract the initial mass of apparatus from this mass, that is barium chloride solution and sodium sulfate, and it will be the mass of the reactant. Let this mass of reactant be X. And then again loose the thread of the test tube and test tube is dropped into the conical flask, and in this barium chloride solution, sodium sulfate, they react together to form a white precipitate of barium sulfate and sodium chloride. And again calculate the mass with the help of balance. The initial mass of conical flask and with the mass of product, that is a barium sulfate and sodium chloride, and again subtract the initial mass of apparatus from this mass of product, that is barium sulfate and sodium chloride, and then we will get the mass of product. Let the mass of product is Y. In this way, the chemical reaction between barium chloride and sodium sulfate is written as like that. Barium chloride reacts with sodium sulfate to form barium sulfate, that is as a white precipitate, and sodium chloride. We can take like that. We can take the mass. The mass of barium chloride is taken 20.8 gram. The mass of sodium sulfate is taken as 14.2 gram. After adding the reactants, it becomes 35 gram. That means the total mass of reactant is 35 gram. Then take the mass of barium sulfate taken as 23.3 gram and mass of sodium chloride is taken as 11.7 gram. After adding the product barium sulfate and sodium chloride, it also comes 35 gram. It means that the total mass of reactant is equal to total mass of product. We can say also that in a chemical reaction, the total mass of reactant is equal to total mass of product. It means that it verifies the law of conservation of mass. Again I am repeating, law of conservation of mass is Matter neither be created nor be destroyed, it remains conserved. Thank you.